So one of the most challenging part being a ground instructor or theoretical knowledge instructor, I would say, is as to how to keep students motivated and inspired, just so they don't lose interest in their subject. So for example, when I prepare a lesson, I try to include real life experience that I've gained throughout my flying career. So I'll try to relate that to the particular topic that I'm covering on that day. So instead of just keeping knowledge within the textbooks. I'm Godric. Currently, I'm a theoretical knowledge instructor in AATA. So my dream to fly started way back when I was 9 years old. And I remember back then my parents were against it initially. However, after high school, I insisted to go to the flying school and eventually they agreed. So I completed my flight training in 2013. The day after, I was a ground instructor in one of the flying clubs in Subang. 2.5 years later, I was offered a job in one of the local airlines as a first officer. So I was in the airlines for approximately 5 years. So I flew the 320 and the 330s, and now I am a theoretical knowledge instructor in AATA. So unfortunately, the COVID-19 pandemic has put all air travel to halt. So in my personal opinion, I do believe that the aviation industry will definitely rebound. It is just a matter of time because people would still need to travel by air. So vaccines are already on the roll, so it is just a matter of time we will achieve herd immunity and eventually we get back our pre-COVID life. So the aviation industry will definitely follow suit. Right, so as to what is the most important traits being a pilot, I would say discipline, and with discipline comes responsibility. So a doctor once told me when he enters an operating theatre, he has only one life in his hand. However, as we pilots enter a flight or go for a flight, there are actually hundreds of life that is in our hand. Therefore, responsibility is very, very important. Right, so one of the changes that I see in myself as compared to 5 years ago, I'm now a more well-organized person. I tend to plan things ahead. So this is that one thing that I've learned throughout my flying career. So when we go for a flight, we will not only plan for a normal flight, we always plan for the worst case scenario. So this is one thing that I've been applying to my daily life as well. So I always believe that obstacles do not block your path, they are the path. So just keep walking, eventually you'll reach where you belong. To all pilots out there, stay safe, stay strong, we'll definitely be back. Happy World's Pilots Day. I'm Captain Godric from AATA.